Welcome to the next segment of our first aid lesson. Today we are talking about fainting and asthma. What is fainting and what does it mean to lose your consciousness? This happens when a person cannot respond to voice of pain. That means you call out to the person does not respond. You tap the person does not respond. And this is due to a temporary reduction of blood flow to the brain, a weak pulse, okay, and they will usually have cold and clammy skin. Now, what causes this loss of blood flow to the brain? It may be due to low blood pressure, anxiety, and dehydration. A lot of times, some old people are actually very susceptible to fainting due to their lower blood pressure. What are the serious causes of fainting? Fits of or convulsions, stroke, or diabetes. What are the minor causes of fainting? Standing still for too long, uh, when there is an assembly in school, usually students who have been standing still for too long, this will actually cause them to faint during the national anthem. Or it could be due to pain and or an unpleasant sight, like certain people when they see blood, they will faint. Or a sudden change in the position, they were squatting and then they stood up too quickly, that may cause them to faint too. Or dehydration, like during the rehearsals for National Day parades, some soldiers will faint because they didn't drink enough fluids, or it could be due to emotional shock. Now, the best thing to do for yourself is before you faint, you need to recognize the signs of fainting. A feeling of giddiness, like the world is moving, or blurred vision, like you blink your eyes multiple times, but your vision is still blur. You're seeing stars, like there are spots when you open your eyes, or generally you feel weak, your legs feel jelly like. That means you're about to faint. What is the treatment for fainting? Lay the casualty towel with legs raised, head and body flat. Loosen tight clothing or belts and check for other injuries. Maybe they are bleeding somewhere, or are there any bruises? What are the causes of asthma? Smoke and ashes, dust, allergies, people who are allergic to food or pollen, they or dust, they when they have an allergic reaction, it will cause asthma, or excessive exercise or cold air. What are the signs of asthma? The casualty keep wanting to stand up because they can't breathe properly, or they have difficulty in breathing or speaking. They are wheezing. You can hear a whistling sound when they are breathing, and there is a bluish, grayish blue tinge on their lips, and they are coughing a lot. What is the treatment for asthma? Let the casualty sit up, okay, and comfort the casualty. Tell the casualty that you will help him or her, and help the casualty to use the inhaler. Usually people who suffer from asthma, they have their inhaler with them everywhere, so search their bags for it and then help them to use it. You can follow the picture, and then usually they will press the top button while they take a deep breath. But for children, whenever they have asthmatic attack, usually you might want to take them to see a doctor. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Thank you and goodbye.